I know that Netflix is about to, well, probably it already made a movie, a series. What is it about the Hans Niemann story? Is it one of the media phenomena that you are talking about?
As a chess fan, it's going to be incredibly exciting content. So I myself am looking forward to it. Although I am actually pretty terrified about the upcoming Netflix episode in April, because they got me and Danny sitting on a couch for 3 days, sharing all the secrets, and I'm actually pretty nervous about it. So we'll see what happens.
About that movie, I know that probably you can't divulge all the information, but still, what's your forecast about how it will be perceived by the public? Who will be like the bad guys, the good guys in this story? What do you think?
It's a good question. It's an interesting thing, because I think most people think that they're the good guy in their mind. I don't know what to say other than, I've spoken with the author, Ben Meserich, a fair amount, shared my side of the story. And I know he's talked to a lot of people and continues to. And I'm actually just very interested to see what comes out as well in the book. I feel very at peace with how, things were handled throughout the chess scandal, as we call it, on my side. So I have no regrets there necessarily. I do wish that we had handled, and I've said this publicly, I do wish that we had handled the situation with Hans of uninviting him to the CCT, the Chess.com championship, in a different way, and I had already told Danny my opinion. We disagreed there. It was his decision. He uninvited Hans. I would not have done that, but it was his decision to make, and that really ignited the whole thing. But I think it was done in an understandable way, even if in hindsight it wasn't. But anyway, there's a lot to unpack on that. We don't have to rehash the entire cheating scandal, but I'm excited to see what comes out in the media. I think people are continually interested in this story, and I don't think the full story has been told yet. I know I haven't told my full side of the story publicly yet. Danny hasn't either. Magnus hasn't spoken about it, but I know he has, and Hans also. So I think there's a lot more to come out of this, and I know a lot of people are tired of it. And if you're one of those people who's like, enough with the scandal, let's move on, I get it. That's fine. But there's also a lot of people who are quite curious about it behind the scenes and what happened. And so there's plenty of content coming.
Yeah, I personally am one of the people who is on the edge of their seats, because it will be fun to see both Magnus's and Hans's take on this story, and chess.com's take on this story. So I will definitely be watching and probably recapping this Netflix content.